lovely unicorns, and welcome back to my channel and this signature look for the IAMFREEDOM makeup competition. I will link the competition down below so you can enter as well if you want to, although you have to enter before the 27th of May. That is the last day to enter. I am doing a bunch of stuff that I usually do. That is my signature look. This is amongst them putting on an illuminating primer. This really gives your face an amazing glow. I also love having a somewhat full coverage foundation, and I often use a sponge. I've just entirely switched over to doing my foundation with a sponge. I just love doing that. I don't know what it is, but just creates the most amazing flawless texture, and I just really love that. So I've been all in with the sponge lately. It's just my favorite way of putting on foundation, and I'm just putting it all over the place, as you can see. Next, I'm going in with concealer, and I'm just concealing under my eyes because I need to. I look like a vampire that's been sleeping a bit too little, like I've been awake for a century or 2 or 10. So I'm putting it under my eyes, also putting it down the bridge of my nose, on my chin, cupid's bow, and a bit in the middle of my forehead, just to try and highlight highlight in the places of my face where I feel like I could be a bit more light. Isn't that the point? It pretty much is. And I use my beauty blender to just really blend it out, and then I am baking a bit with a loose powder mainly under my eyes, and I'm leaving that for a bit, but I'm also using this sponge to put some powder in other places where I put concealer. And usually I leave this on for a bit, but it's only under my eyes where I actually bake, and I feel like this technique, putting bake directly on my concealer once it's wet, is it's the way that's been working best for me. Next, I am doing my eyebrows, and I am using the Arch and Shape by Makeup Revolution. This is double-ended. It has a creamy crayon on one side that's really nice for both defining your brows and filling them in. As you can see, I am moving my pen in both directions to make sure that I am getting color in all the places where I want to get color, like in between straws as well, because I don't really have any brows. I'll be honest, I have no brows. So I am creating an arch, I am making them more defined, because I do like the defined brow, but my brows, they're just not cooperating, they're just not there. As you can see, I'm using the other end to create some flicks of hair in the beginning to get them to look, well, a tad more natural. And then I fill them in with a light brow powder in the beginning, and then I go in with a darker brow powder on the rest of my brows. I don't really do ombre brows, but it is really pretty if the beginning of the brow is a bit lighter. For me, that feels more natural, at least when I'm doing them as bold as I usually do. And then I try and set them with a brow gel. Normally I use a colored one, and I try to flick my hairs upwards so it seems like I have more hairs than I actually have. And then I just flick the beginning out even more to create a bit of a bushy structure, because I really like that. So this is the before and after. Pretty cool. Next, I'm using a white eyeshadow base because I want my colors to really pop, and I'm just creating a blank canvas on my eyes, and then I am setting it with a matte white eyeshadow just in the crease to make sure that it doesn't crease on me and that it's easy to just blend some eyeshadow over. Now I'm flicking off the bakage with a brush. As you can see, there's a lot of powder going on. Jesus Christ, powder everywhere. Just trying to get rid of the powder. I don't know, this is the way I do my makeup. I do that first, and then I go in with eyeshadow. I'm starting out with a light pinky shadow because I felt like I wanted to do a pink look. That is, pink and red is my signature eyeshadow look, and I'm starting out with pinks and moving into more and more darker pinks and reds. This is me working with the darker pink, and then I'm moving into the red now. This is the red color. I love working from a pink to a red. I love that look. I really do. A pinky red look. Usually people say then pinks and reds don't go together, but that's not true. Okay, it's a lie. They work perfectly together. Next, I am using the Mermaids Forever palette by Makeup Revolution. I'm taking this pink one and I'm popping that on the middle of my lid. I didn't really have anything planned. I was like, I want to do something pink and red, so I just kind of went along with it as I went, so to speak. And I'm picking the red one and I'm putting that in my, like, the outer third of my lid. So it's like red and then going towards pink, and then I'm gonna pick one that's a light pink, this one, and I'm putting that on the inner 1/3 of the lid. I just wanted it to be lighter towards darker, but a new color combo, because I really love the pink towards red. So I'm using old technique, new colors. Next I'm going in with even more of the matte red in the outer V and outer crease, because I wanted it to be even more dramatic, and I'm just blending that out carefully. Next I took my finger and I used a bit more of that pinky shade in the middle of my lid to make sure that I didn't lose it. This is a flat definer brush and some of that matte red, and I'm just defining my lower lash line, and then I'm taking a pencil brush and one of the pinky matte shades, and I'm just blending those two together so it's pinky red on the lower lash line as well, because I love pink and red, I really do. And now I'm taking just a little smidge of black just to get a bit of definition in the outer V. Just a little bit. And I'm blending that out because I don't want to have like a harsh black spot on the outer V. And I'm tightlining with a black pen and also putting it on my waterline because I wanted the look to be a bit dramatic. Now it's time for liquid liner. Liquid liner is boring, so we are like quickly skipping by this, but I wanted to make a wing because I have been doing a lot of wings lately. When I started my channel I didn't do any liquid eyeliner wings at all, but now all of a sudden I'm just dying for that wing. I love it. Next I took a bit more of that red and popped it like in the outer part of my lid again, because I felt like I covered it with the liquid liner. This is a liquid liner in a pastel pink. I just put that as a definition in my inner corner on the lower side because I wanted it to be a bit cool and different. I feel it looked really nice. Next it's just regular mascara, lower lashes, upper lashes, but you know me, I will always go in with falsies because I love falsies, and I picked ones that are really fluffy and dramatic because that's how I love my lashes. Oh, I love that inner corner with the bright pink. It's so pretty. Love it. And this is pretty much the finished eye look. I really love how this turned out. Look at one lash. And next I'm going in with bronzer. This is the Makeup Revolution Baked Bronze in Ready to Go. It is the milky chocolatey one. It's got a really nice luminous finish, and I really love the baked bronzers by Makeup Revolution. They're amazing. And I am pretty much bronzing up my whole existence because I'm pale as a ghost as always, and I just want to be not that pale. Okay, and I am finishing off with some luminous finishing powder. You know how I love this. You could either skip this step or you could also use a highlighting powder, but really easy so it's not like crazy glittery. Next I'm using the Golden Sugar palette by Makeup Revolution. I'm using 2 of the shades as my blush. I wanted it to be a pinky luminous blush because that is my signature look. You know how I feel about like luminous blushes. Oh, it's so pretty. Next I am taking the Blushing Hearts by Makeup Revolution in Peachy Keen. I love this. This is my favorite product by Makeup Revolution. I'm using the highlighting shade as my highlighter. First I'm going in with 1 layer. Well, I'm pretty much packing it on because I love my highlight. Next I'm taking Pro Fix by Makeup Revolution. It is a fixing setting spray, and I'm spraying all my face, and then I'm going in again with even more highlight. This is how you create that really highlighty finish, almost mirror-like. That's how I usually do it, and then I go with a stippling brush to make it a bit more seamless so it's not like super harsh, but you get a really highlighted look with this. Next I am taking a lip liner in a neutral nude color, and I'm just lining my lips because I'm gonna go in with the Makeup Revolution lipstick in nude afterwards. It is a really nice pale peachy color, and it's got a satin finish. It's super pretty, and I'm just piling it on because I want a really opaque look. That's how I like my lipsticks, but I love that it's not a matte because I'm not all about that matte life, and you can even see it here because I'm putting on some gloss. I mean, if you're doing your signature look, my signature look is definitely a nude or a pink glossy lip. That's just how I roll. I really like this look. Let me know down below how you felt about the look because I'm pretty pleased. Does this look like my signature look? Yeah, I guess it could totally be. And I'm fixing my hair as well, so I'm just taking these pins out because they're pretty much everywhere, and I usually curl my hair before I do my makeup, and then I put them up with pins like this, and I leave them to cool and rest. And then when my makeup is done, I take them down and just trying to separate them with my fingers, and also I am brushing the edges, like, well, not the edges, what do you call it, like the edges of my hair. Okay, I don't have the proper word. Sorry about that, English fail. And then I am done. So this is the finished look. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. Bye.